Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. It's that time for the Deeds and Shares Payout Show Weekly for Entropia Universe. Oh boy. Man, Eris. Am I right? For those of us that are high enough level to enjoy Eris at its fullest capacity, it's been a blast. I really want some Hyperon shares. Yes, there are shares for this island. Well, not island, but planet, moon. And they're not available. But that's okay, because somebody owns it. But I really think it's great for markup, to be completely honest. But I could be wrong. Let's get into Deeds and Shares Payout Show Weekly for Entropia Universe. Really quick though, I've got to check my AI daily. How much time do I have? I have 7 hours to complete this. The Volcreptuses? I definitely can do that. I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Alright, I want to go over to here and switch it over to the Calypso. And we're going to take a look at what's going on in the Moon Deed department. Alright, so what we have here is... Oh man, this is crazy to even believe this, but they're trying to raise the price back from whatever the hell this is not even this 36, 37, and it's probably Baffy. Probably bad. Oh no, Leon. Oh, are they really trying to sell all this like this? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Okay, so everyone's trying to sell this for like a lot higher than what it's worth. But what we have here is in the 10s. You're looking at 25. You're selling 10 for 25, which is pretty much this, and this drop right here is probably mostly just me. And then you're looking at all that, that's like 25, right? People can't even sell these things for 25, yet the retail on the singles at 36, all the way, take it somewhere else. Because this right here, that's redonkulousness. But some people are posting up at 25 to 30 to 40. Because they just don't believe that the prices dropped this low. They think it's market manipulation, but it really happened. I've sold out, but the thing is, you're looking at Moon Deeds, and this is what, Daniel? Yep, 100 for 25. So people, I don't get it, but they're just trying to raise the price artificially, and why? Like, why? No, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Boom. All right, and what we have working out in this direction right here. Another bad week for the Arcadia Moon. It only paid out one time this entire week. One time last week. And before that, one time. Right here, it did pay out twice, and it was paying out a little bit more regularly at like 2. This time it was 3, so we're looking at April. It had a really good run, and then I guess all this other stuff. I just don't know if what they got going on is just the truth, but I might be selling. You don't have to worry too much about all that, mostly because you can get these things for cheaper now. If you don't think I'm right in the price going down, you can always go ahead and buy it all at 25. But not for a second should you be buying at like 40. Seriously, like what's the true manipulation? The price going down, or the price getting skyrocketed up to 30 to 60 or to 40? Because estimate up, but 37. 38, yeah, it's just way too high. But that's just people being like really hopeful, wanting to try to flip the price around. It's kind of crazy, but it's definitely going for 25 over here. And then here's the actual metrics right here. And most of this is just me selling, but I don't know. This is where we were at beforehand. And then we got really good news. It was performing really well. Then it's not performing as well. So waiting at 25 seems like a decent option. Because is it going to pay out 3s every week? Or is it going to pay out 2s every week? Or is it going to pay out 1 every week? So they can sit there and try to sell it for all that, all high and stuff, but I don't understand why. Like, what trend are we looking at with the Arcadia Moon? I don't know. But I see it every single week, and it's just not looking very good. But I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, you should buy them. You should buy them for as low as you can. But if I'm right, I don't know, man. The price should be lower. So I know it's kind of a sudden little flip in my advice to you on buying things, but I'm like really just I'm blown away by Eris Moon and how complete it is, and the fact that Arcadia Moon is just not that advanced in comparison. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and cover a little bit more about I guess Arcadia Underground went ahead and did 4 payouts this week. Arcadia Underground's always been pretty good, but the Moon, I don't understand why people don't go. If they love Arcadia, they should go, but it is what it is. I'm kind of just done with Arcadia in general. That's just been my opinion. It's a shitty opinion, I know, yes. But it's an opinion, nonetheless. User shop income. Oh, somebody bought something. Who was it? Oh, I already got rid of it. Oh, I've been outbid for all this stuff. Oh, man. At least I got my money back. But this is what we're looking at for a bid. This is a bid only, and it's looking at 26. So the smart traders are going 25, 26. You know, that's kind of where the feelings are at with people that are wanting to get a hold of some moon deeds but are unsure. This is what the price is. So when you're looking at the retail and it's like at 40, I would definitely not buy it. I would buy it in bulk for 25. It seems to be the fairest price. So just to give you that little bit of an insight. But yeah, Arcadia Underground's doing kind of all right. Ooh, Entropia Exchange. All right, so we've had a week. Ancient Greece actually paid out this time. Calypso Landing Trust, it paid out 1 or 2 pec per share. Crystal Palace did not make their payout this week. New Treasure Island did. They didn't make their payout last week, but they made the payout this week, and now we got so much money now. But Rocktropia batting it out with 2 pec this week, which is fantastic. And Triton Industries, well, they didn't make it this week. I guess everyone that usually farms Rexes ends up farming on Eris. But I don't know most of these things. What? Turn back on. All right. I don't know. I just kind of would have figured that Crystal Palace would nail a little bit more, but yeah, alas, people are out here farming Eris right now. So it is what it is. It's really surprising that we got some Ancient Greece, but all it takes is a little bit to build up, and if it doesn't make the payment, but it's right there, all it takes is just a little bit of something going on, and then the next week it will pay out. So let's just call it it's fresh now, and we'll see exactly how much. We'll see if it pays out next week. But we're looking at the 860 for $1.99. Then it jumps up to 9 ped a share. So I don't know, maybe grab some of these at cheap if you really want to. But just know that it doesn't pay out as often as like a New Treasure Island. But things do change. It just changes really quick. So, but getting it for less than 10 is always a good deal, in my opinion. Calypso Land Deed Trust, $29.70. Oh, nice. $29.90. So it's like right under 30 a share. Well, that's not paying out 3-pack every week. Here recently, the 2-pack is becoming a norm now, and maybe that's because people are out not doing stuff on Cali and doing stuff in other places like space and etc, etc. I'm really can't wait for the Unreal tokens to turn into shares and we can start getting some income from those, so we can get a better understanding of what's going on in the whole of Entropia Universe. But until then, Cali is just kind of like showing us what's going on Cali, but and then we look at everywhere else and we can see that there's definitely something going on, and it's Eris. It's the Howling Mine. It's space. It's a whole lot of new stuff that we don't have data for because the shares are not available to the public right now. So things are still good. Things still looking pretty good. The fact that people still go to New Treasure Island's pretty amazing. But Crystal Palace, of course, is selling for under 10 now. I guess people needed liquidity for something that was so big previous and is lowered now. It's probably people wanting a little bit of that money back so they can do stuff with. And of course, we also still had the mayhem token trading still a thing right now. So we got like liquidity all across the board that's needing to be fulfilled in some way. So just keep that in mind when we were just doing everything. Like I know for a fact that I need to sell my moon deeds so I can play this summer. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been heavily investing into the sweat market. So that's also a thing that's been happening. But New Treasure Island, let's take a looky-loo at you. Alright, so New Treasure Island is back down to like, well, I say back down, but it's at 9 ped, so that's actually up from what it was a little bit earlier this month. Huh, okay. It has dropped down a little bit from its highs of 9.18. Jeez, that's to just straight up 9s and 8.95. That's not that bad. It didn't pay out last week, so I can understand it having a little bit of a dip. Still a great place to hunt, especially if you're lower level. If you can't do the stuff on Eris, go to New Treasure Island. It's not that bad. And get your skills up. That's very important. But I'm still pretty bullish on New Treasure Island, but we have reached the actual price where it's kind of matching what it's putting out. So yeah, this is the high side to New Treasure Island, it looks like. So just know that if the price does drop again, I would use it as a means to buy more, but buy it passively right now, because while it's still good, it's still like the high end for it, and it's pretty accurate, and it's pricing, I think. But if you're even smarter at math than I am, I don't know, just be smarter, I guess. Rocktropia, very surprising that there's not a lot of shares available, because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done with it. But Neverdie doesn't have to do that work. He just has to hold on to the shares and trade them properly. But he's not doing that because it's not fixed yet. So we were still waiting with bated breath for the ownership to be spread out amongst the players, and that's okay. And Triton Industries, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. It's just way too expensive. There's not enough shares out in the general public. But I mean, I guess if you want to trade it that high, I mean, it's definitely a thing for you. But I mean, Triton Industries is not a bad place to go, but I don't want to go. Not right now. Wait, shouldn't I just start extracting all this PED, like transferring it all? So let's go ahead and transfer. All right, so making just 18 right here because I have definitely sold off a lot of moon deeds and the Arcadia Underground deeds so I can play. So oof on that, big oofily doofly. But we still have just left these deeds alone, or these shares alone. Leave Brittany alone. So we're down to 183. Womp womp. So I think if we wouldn't have sold as so many, we'd be sitting a little bit more pretty, but not by much, because oof, right? But 183.49. All right, I got to go do this dang AI mission. Got to do the AI mission before time runs out. I just got to kill the Volcreptuses. So look forward to watching me on some Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch. We're gonna be streaming a little bit today after a little bit of yard work and stuff like that. This has been the Deeds and Shares Payout Show Weekly for Entropia Universe. Do your best to buy your deeds and shares as smart as you can. Just be aware of the market. Take a close look at it. Don't just like look at the first thing you see. Shop around. Maybe even get some off the street for cheap. But don't get suckered. Don't get scammed. But deeds and shares are very nice to hold on to for passive income. But don't buy high. You gotta buy low. Or at least at a fair price. Alright, that's it. That's it. Hey Woody. I believe it. It's over. The show's over. Goodbye. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to Twitch. Till next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.